we need to have this week, then we are going to work ready to be able to really manage all the other pieces. Because for creating the perfect bio is really important to know what we want to be and who is the audience. But at least the theory is here, and I'm changing my bio almost each 15 days. So it is okay that, like I like to say, posts, the structure, the bio, nothing are tattoos, okay? We don't need to laser them out. We just put them and take them and it's okay. In case that you guys don't know, do you guys know what is influencer marketing? Do you know? If you know, put your hand up. Okay, influencer marketing is when you pay someone with a certain number of followers online. I do that a lot. I used to do that a lot in techno. We have like, for example, in techno music, you have like this community of techno people, and you pay them for them to post something for you. So why the reason I'm talking about this is because, for example, the deals can be a post being there for 12 hours. So, or a post being also such a also a story, just a story. So it's just to explain that it's normal to post something and then take out. Okay. Okay. So again, if you guys don't understand something, put your hands up or say something. I will leave the microphones like it is now. So if you want to speak with me, no problem. Okay. It's not a lot of people. Yolanda, I did not say hi to you. How are you? This masterclass was made and created special for you. So I hope you enjoy it. And let's go. First, before I start the presentation, do you know what is the handle? So the handle on Instagram is the name that you create for your account. So on my case, and probably I will change that, I'm not quite sure because I'm verified, so that is a little bit more tricky, is, for example, Hockey Valent Music. That is my handle. Okay. It is really important. I need to mute you guys because I'm getting reverb. It's really important to have that right, but I'll take you guys on the journey. Okay. And the handle can be changed, and the account name can be changed each 30 days. I think 20 or 14. I'm not quite sure, so we'll see this. Okay, so no. Do you see this? Do you see the PDF? Okay. Okay. So today we are going to start by talking about the handle, then the first line on your bio, the bio text, the photo, and how can we make our photo totally different and really make them stop scrolling. The link on the bio, the highlights, and the Q&A if you guys have any question. If you don't know any of these words or some of these words, please, I'm happy to explain to you, and I will try to explain very slowly, okay? It's important to pay attention when choosing the name for an IG account and social media in general. It is a key detail that can really work for your sales and has the same level of importance than your visual advertising and captions have. So what we mean with this is when you are using a name, so it's your name, you cannot run a lot out of your name because you are creating your own brand. But if you are creating a community, or if you are creating a brand to sell or solve a problem, it is important to keep this in our mind, because this is going to be different and be more important for any person to get in contact with the brand. And we are analyzing this on the perspective of a new project or account that is not very known. Okay, so we need to build that connection. We need to create interest on us, and this is our mindset for today. Okay. We are speaking specific on Instagram, but parts of this are important whatever social media you are using. So your IG name is a keyword. For example, if you research hockey valence, you will find it's if you research for hockey valence, you will find me because my ID on Instagram is hockey valent music. But if my name was hockey01, you will not find me. So this is important detail to have. The username is limited to 30 characters. It should contain only letters, numbers, periods, and underscores. Do you all understand this? I will give you some examples in a bit. And avoid long names. For example, the influence school have a long name, but I did not want to change. But we should avoid long names because more long they are, more difficult for people to type them, and maybe they don't convert so well. So strategy for choosing great names in 2 steps. So I guess let me spell here. Analysis of your account's ideas. One moment then we know, so we know what we are going to represent. There it is here. In the moment then we know what we are going to represent, and this work then we are going to do through this week, it's easier and easier to manage everything around us. But this is for you to have in mind then when you come back to redo, to restart, to recycle your bio, when more information you have about yourself, about your project, about what is your goals, more easy is to clarify this. So it's a personal page, it's a business page, it's a community page, it's a specific niche. This is important for the username. So in case, I'll give you an example. In case then it's not your personal brand, if it's a community, for example, you can call it We Love Techno. And that is a username for that specific community. And we are putting together people who love techno as a username. Make sense? Yeah? You guys? Yeah? Okay? Cool. In this case, it's like music, house music from London. You can create something around that can be interesting. If you are building a community, or if your Instagram account is, for example, about vegan foods, it is something that you can add on the username. Okay? Then, if your brand is taken, or if your name is taken already, avoid obvious similarities too. So imagine that you have this famous actress and the name is Sonia Ribeiro. So you don't want to do Sonia Ribeiro as well because it's always going to be shadowed by that. We have some examples in Portugal. People have exactly the same name, and it gets like Fatima Lopes. It's a famous designer and it's a famous presenter. So it can be confusing. Taboos. So try to not use things where have about like gay people, or except if you are really working in a specific niche. I don't think any one of us will have any problem with this detail, but it's good to share. I think it's really important to remember that when we are creating, and as well, sometimes can happen funny things. For example, a word then in Portuguese means nothing bad, in another country can mean something very different. And I'm going to share a story, and this story is epic. I used to invite female DJs to go to Portugal and play with me. And I have this amazing, cool DJ, and she really did want to play with me. And I really did like her, but in any way, form, or shape, I could book her to Portugal. And the reason is her name is Keka. And it is not possible to book a DJ named Keka in Portugal because Keka in Portugal means so I could not bring that, and that was really a problem. And it's a funny story, but it's really interesting. For example, in Holland, You have a bank named Rabo. Rabo means in Portuguese, you're laughing, it's true. Rabo means in Portugal, but and you write exactly on the same way. So you need to be careful if you want to go international, if your name and the name that you are using is going to be in conflict, because that means you need to rebrand all over. Another example is a brand name Kona. It's in LA. I don't know if Ali knows, but in LA you had like a service that was like they bring ice creams and it was like book a Kona party. Book a Kona party for your school. And Kona in Portuguese is a terrible word and it refers to the sex of the women. Okay, so it is really interesting to observe how names used in another language can be very offensive or not. Just keep this in your mind. Then symbols, the best idea is to not use symbols, like to not try to put Rita 123 or stuff like that. And if you need to use it, to use like a period, so a dot or an underscore, and not more than that. But I will show some examples. One option, and I did this for a client. I have a client, and we run their social media, and they did need to set up everything and their website. So they are network marketing client, and their website is massinternational.fr. And because of that, we create their username, their handle on Instagram as massinternational.fr. So when you see it, you associate straight away to the website, and that connection is that. Okay? Research your competitors is really important to see what is going on, because even the way that you spell and you construct usernames and handles change, sometimes go out of fashion. So it's interesting to observe and see how the other ones are doing. Not that you need to do the same than the other ones are doing, but it's always good to know. So here are some examples of options what you can do. I put me so you can understand more or less, but you can go around this, and if you need to create anything new, you can go to a name generator or a user generator, but it's not difficult. It's not so, and if you guys need help in anything, please share with us. Then we are always ready to give some ideas. Now, I'm going to give you these two tools, and I think it's really cool. So these two websites, and I hope I can go to my websites now. I hope you can see it. So this website, do you see well the website? Yeah, can you show me? Yeah, yeah, cool. So here you can do something like hockey music or hockey, oh wait, influence warriors. So imagine this is my project, it's my idea, so I can run a search here, and I can see then everywhere is available for me. So this username is available for me on Facebook, on Shopify, on YouTube. The only thing on this site, I will share my PDF on the end if you guys want. The only thing on this website that you cannot search is Instagram, which is really annoying, but you can come here and do influence warriors. And this is another site, so they have almost the same name, but here as well. And this is interesting because they give you domain names, so you can search and look to what exists and what is not. LinkedIn, Instagram, they say, okay, I need to check what is on. But it's really fun to do if we want to create something new, because it is a way of us. I'm really struggling today. Okay, It's a way of us to manage to have idea if the username that we want is going to be available for all social medias that we want. Because it's important to have the same username across all platforms. It's more easy, people will remember, they can find you easy, and I really think it's fundamental to do it like that. And it's better to sacrifice our username a little bit to have the same everywhere than to have Rocky G Music here and Rocky G Official there, something like that. Cool? Make sense? Yes? Hmm? Okay. Wait. Okay, this did. First line bio. Okay, I think it's Nuria. Nuria, are you there? Hello. I think you have, let me check, Nuria's account. What I mean for this, with this, is exactly, you have your username and then you have the name of the account, correct? On the name of the account, you should add a keyword. So for example, I give you the example, this example here, it's the Influence School. And I put up the, but I left IG growth. And why? Because this is one of my keywords. When I was building this, I was very focused on growing IG accounts. And this is a keyword who brings me a lot of people every day to check my account because they are looking for solutions to grow their Instagram. Then I put here some ideas like LydiaValente.therapist in case that person is a therapist. Luisa.vegan food baked. I don't know, Billy, if you are there, but I put techno music or techno community or something like that. It is great, and Nuria have that as well because I saw ICQ, yeah, coach and trainer, yeah, is that very good? Keep that in your mind because this is a way for people to, if they are looking for anxiety therapy, or if they look for nail school or academy or whatever it is, they will go to your account. If they are looking for your makeup Amsterdam, they can go to your account. Okay, cool. Okay, this is a really important part, and I'm going to give you slowly the details and what I think it's important, and I will give you some variations. The bio is where you have the opportunity to catch the attention of someone. And the bio is as well what makes them follow you or not. So I'm going straight away to start to say it. Then it's really funny because we all want to have more followers on Instagram, but we never ask on the bio to follow us. But it's a really strange thing because a part of us really want to have more followers, but another part is too shy to ask to follow. So I managed to find words, to put some words together, and I want to say this before of the bio because I think it's really important. If you on your bio write something, follow my journey from zero, follow my journey, or follow to get tips from about makeup each week, or follow to get a new mix each 15 days, or follow to get, this is really important, ask them for follow. The follow, we don't do it, it is so weird because we spend all this time learning how to get more followers, but then on the end we really don't ask it. So let's keep this in mind. But on the bio, you need to tell who you are, okay? Who you are, what are you doing there, where are you based? Because in my case, I work all over the world, but many of you are local. So for example, for you, Yolanda, you should say that you are in Amsterdam or you are in outdoor, whatever you prefer. But it's really important to tell. And in your case, if I had an open place or a physical place, I was always going to add the opening times, a phone number, the address. I can teach them specific how you make all of this. And then for you should be a link for booking an appointment with you. But I see a lot of restaurants and places and like doctors or whatever not putting opening times or a phone number. And today people are online, they look online. I can be in a new city and I'm looking for restaurants, but normally I will check their Instagram account to see if their photos are on they represent what I want to eat. And many people don't have that. So these details are really important. And then if you have space, if you create this well, you should have hashtag to really, what's really important for you. For example, nail Amsterdam or makeup Amsterdam or I don't know, music, house music, Newcastle, right? Paul, house music Newcastle or house Newcastle is something else. But find a hashtag, then will work for us. To be on the bio is really important. Okay. Then we have here a little no. We have here a part where you say offer and CTA. CTA stands for call to action. And what happens on the social media? The same thing that I told 2 minutes ago about people don't follow you if you don't ask them to follow. On this case, you have just one piece of real estate on each side of your Instagram account. Today, you can have, if you have swipe up on your stories, you can send them out to your website, but you just have space for one link. So a few things, I need to run a full webinar, a full masterclass about how to create an offer. They make people follow you. For example, they get the download and they follow you for doing the download. Can be a strategy. Have good things and bad things, but we can talk. I was thinking about, many of you probably will like to have a masterclass just about how to grow giving something to people. I don't know if it's interesting or not, but I think it is. So you can give music, or you can give meditation, or you can give a video how to make makeup, or how to do your own makeup or something. And for them to download, they need to follow you. Or these have good things and bad things. We can talk about that in another masterclass. Or you offer something in the same way, but you ask them their email, okay? And their email will be important for us in another part of this challenge, where we will think about what is the value of an email list and how we can monetize that. So, really important. Tell who you are, why are you there, where are you based, if that is important. In my case, was never really important. Oh, if you have other accounts, so authority is really important. I am Rocky Valente. I am the founder of the Influence School and the owner and the founder of We Grow Influence. And if I put there, that makes me look how I am, but makes me important. So I know that some of you have other projects, and it's important to have there. Okay? Cool? Can you guys say yes? I feel lonely. Do you have any questions? I cannot see everyone. Do you have any questions? No? No? Okay. Hi, Ali. I just saw you now. Okay. So, let's talk about a photo. And this is really important. I used to use a photo, black and white photo. Why? Because if you play techno, the techno scene, expect that you dress black and be very minimalist. And what happens with black and white photos when you are trying to build authority is nobody's going to stop in your photo. If you are building a brand and you have your own logo, I know makes sense for us, but they will not stop on your logo because they don't know your logo. Like if you go to the influence school now, it's a photo of me with a pink background. Photos of you smiling, or photos of something like really, really. Imagine that you have an ice cream shop. If you have a photo of specific just the ice cream with a full background in another color, the message is there. And if I'm looking for ice cream, I will stop there. So this is really important to think about how you present yourself, because don't forget they are scrolling and you want them to stop and wonder, who is this? So I decide to share a tool. Maybe I can even create something here. Uh, 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 Let me see. So this, yeah,
Rocky,
tell me.
just one question. So you suggest not put, and on my case, don't put any logo picture in the profile. You say that?
In
You suggest that?
your case, we think we should find an object, probably, or represent what you are bringing in. I don't think people get attached
Okay.
to logos in special if they don't say
Okay.
something to them. But we can grow, we will
Okay.
find something together. Paul, I cannot hear you.
Okay.
Paul, are you saying
Thank you.
something? No? Okay. I can think you are. Okay, guys, this is a website, and this is really cool. You can use it on the phone or on the computer. This is free, have no cost. So I want to find a photo here. Let me see. A photo. I just want to look for a photo. Okay, this is not the best photo. The reason why this photo is here, it's so surprised, and you guys will know soon. But this is a photo of someone, and you can post any photo here. What he does is he creates amazing options. Then he takes background out and he creates amazing options for image for your profile. Uh, this photo is not really the best one, but let me find another one. It's, can you guys see? Let me see. Let me find. Let me find another one. Then we can use on this because this photo is not the best one. Okay, so you have this photo. What you do if you upload any photo is important. Then you have some space around your head. You don't need to have a clean background, but you need to have some space around your head. Okay. And what he does is he takes the background and he cuts the background and create this. You see? So then you can choose any one of these ones that means something to you. I know for experience then colors as this one or this one or yellow really works well. So for example, then what I do is I can choose different backgrounds. You can even choose how it looks on Facebook, because you can download then for Facebook as well the banners, and how it looks on Instagram, and you can like play around when you are going to create this. I I love this website. In 2 seconds you have different options. I'm trying to go out. They have different options and you can play around and create something new. So then what you do, you just click here and you download and you are good to go. But I really love this, and for sure you will convert much more than you are converting now already. Another thing that you can do about your logo, like you can put the logo in, but then the logo should have a white background, and then the background grab all this. But to be honest, if we can find something that represents more the project, I think I think we should test, but nothing like this. Like this is never mathematic, okay? This is just my advice, and we can test, try out again, and see how it works. Okay, cool. So back to our PDF. Mhm. And okay, this is what I was saying. So you make them stop scrolling. You have like a pop of a pop of color and make them stop scrolling. At this moment, who are the ones who are? Let me stop sharing because okay. At this moment, who are the ones who have links on their bio? Okay. And Paul, what do you have on your bio?
I've had to put Linktree into the website because it's not clickable if you put it in your bio. But that takes, obviously I've got about 7 or 8 links on there to obviously website, SoundCloud, Mixcloud, different mixes on different things. I mean, Facebook page.
That is important. So it was exactly like that. So for who is not understanding what we are talking about is when you go to your Instagram account, you just have one link, then you can use it, right? You can just put one website. So what we want to create, in case that is not already, I know many of you have, but others don't, it is create using a service or even using your own website if you can do that. Some websites giving you the permission to do that, but use that with a list of links instead of have just one link. I give you an example. Imagine then you have an offer and your offer is, for example, Ali offer is a free trial on her app. I don't know if you run free trials or not, but so you will say, and this is really important, and I'm laughing because we talked about this a few days ago. You can have an offer. Point one, if you have an offer, you need to say, click on the link for access to offer, because if you just leave the link there and you don't say, click the link for a free trial, they do not click, okay? It's, I know for us it's silly, but they will not click. So imagine then Ali have this offer, but as well, she have a masterclass like this one, and she have a Facebook group, and she have a discount, or she have affiliate link for a product or for the ropes that she use. So you want to have all that next to you on the Instagram account. And the way to do this is use one of these systems. So you can create your own website and have your own domain. But the easiest way for all of us is to use a system or that one that you are using, then is Tree-link, right? Or you have other ones. For example, I'm in love for one new one, the name is Shorebee. I will share as well, where you create kind of a little website when you get inside, so it's cool. The thing is, majority of these things can be paid, others are not paid. The ones who have better design normally are paid, is a small fee or a year fee or one-time fee, it depends. But it really gives a good feeling when you are there, when you arrive to the app, arrive to the Instagram, and you get the feeling. So this all we will talk about in a masterclass specific for what kind of offer can you give, because this offer is going to be connected with one part, and you guys are going to do it very soon, this finding content and digital products, then you can, because now we are all, I'm very focused on digital. If you have, Yolanda, your nail salon, or you, Sandra, you are running, you can maybe give some physical things like one lesson with you or a free ticket for an event. That is totally possible. But on this moment, I'm focused on digital products. So we need to look into our project, what we are bringing in, and what can we give so they get attached to us. Another thing is, better is our presence, more people feel the need to come back and say thank you in some way. I did give away a course just about Instagram a few weeks ago, and it was insane, the reaction. And some of you guys know, because he did that course. So it is to give the psychology of giving, and they will buy from you should be there. So in everything that we are going to do in the future, from content, from the videos, from the texts, from whatever we post, our focus needs to be 90% in give. Okay? So start from the beginning again. Fine. Yeah. You can speak. Wait. You need to unmute your microphone. Yeah? Yeah.
Yes. I have a question, because I only have a personal Instagram account, and it's better to create other accounts, for example, for the makeup and for the nails.
I will say no.
Do I do that all under my personal account?
A few things. Be aware when you create a new account, it needs to be very careful with that. I created a new account for the Influence School some months ago, and I don't know what I did, and it's me. And I had a problem with the account, and they put the account off. When an account is really young, they really are very picky in everything that you do, and it can come a crazy person out of nowhere to try to put your account down. So because I know, then you don't really use your Instagram as the Instagram, so you are not the person who really like to share. My idea, what I did think was, you are going to create your persona, and you are going to use the other followers that you have already there, and you are going to create this mix that is you doing makeup and doing nail art. Because more accounts you have, and especially when you don't feel comfortable, you get very stressed.
That's
stressed.
true.
Yeah,
That's true.
I'm looking to Sandra because I know she's having the same issue.
Yeah, but if you look at Sandra, her account, she has a different kind of link to her salon.
Oh,
right?
You mean, yeah, but this is what I was saying. When you write the bio, you can tag, the link is you can tag other accounts that you have. You need to have an eye if when you finish is really tagged, because when you tag, you put @ so the symbol before the email, and then the name of the account. Be aware that if it's straight connected to another letter or another symbol, or you have emoji, you will not tag. Okay? The only way then you see if it's tagged is when you go there, you see that it's blue. Then it's tagged. That then she's doing is really important, because that shows that she's doing something. She have this and that going on. We all online love a story, and it's true. So she's not. So, but what I mean about Sandra is having the same conflict that you have now, because you can share, but I know she's, yesterday after she was saying, should I focus here or focus there? Yeah, so I know that is difficult, that, like, for me as well, for me as hockey, for me, and I have no problem to say this, like during this year, I lost 5,000 followers. and I lost them because my account was a techno traveling account, and I could not travel, and I was not capable to play techno. And I start posting a lot of other things, and my audience was not ready. So there is the importance of building audience and building content and being constantly focused. And all of these little things that we are learning today, all of this will be much more easy when we have our playbook together. That's what we are going to work this week, because it is. And then for example, if you are ambassador of a brand, or if you represent a makeup product, I don't know, I'm just bringing ideas, but the bio should be a place where I look and I fell in love for you. I want to know more. Like, you do something, then I want to learn with. And that is really not simple to craft if you don't have your story right. And again, you can keep changing your bio. The thing is, your handle should be something that you don't change often, because your handle is the link, and you don't want more people share, more other links are on the internet, and you want them to all to come to you. And another thing that I did not talk, and we will talk a lot about, much more about Instagram, because this is just a little part. But for example, creating your own hashtag, what is no science, is just doing a post with hashtag something something. That is creating your own hashtag. It is important as well, because he helps building that community. Ali, do you have your own hashtag? No. Okay, so we are going to do that. So, Tish, conta, tell me.
So one question: when you're saying about creating an hashtag, the hashtag should be our name, or just like let's make music, let's like make techno, something like that.
Like for example, the influence warriors. That is our hashtag. Mm-hmm. And it is really, because what happens with the hashtag, if you guys don't know, is you push the hashtag, and what happens is you can see all posts then this community did. And it's a way to connect. I will have a masterclass in where I will teach you guys how to babysit your posts. Who knows? Did you study with me when I teach how to take care of your posts when you post? Yeah. So I always say how to babysit your posts, because babysitting is a word that is very dark. I love it, and is really about. So I'm going a little bit in front now. I'm going to give, because we have like 10 minutes. But for example, how hashtags work. So I don't like to put the hashtags. You can use until 30 hashtags on your normal post, but you should not use 30 hashtags. And another thing is, you should not use always the same hashtags. And I always say this. Why? If you use always the same hashtags, it's a theory online. They say that if you use always the same hashtags, you are going to be shadow banned. And that means then each time you post that hashtags, your post don't appear anywhere. Okay? I'm not 100% sure. I know how to reverse that, but I'm not 100% sure if it's not just like a tail. But if you use always the same hashtags, you are not always representing the thing. For example, if I use techno party in each post I post from techno music, and it's not a techno party, I'm kind of misleading the people who are looking for that hashtag. So it is better, if we are going to put many hashtags, I like to drop the hashtags on the first comment instead of on the caption. And then I like to put some emojis, and then I cover the hashtags. I can go through that. If I put a lot, if I just put 3 or 4, I have no problem to put them on my caption. So on the text that I write. When you post something, let's imagine like the perfect world is we have our story together, we produce, we know what our audience wants, we recycle, reshape, produce new content, and we go to our creative studio. That is a tool, a free tool that Facebook and Instagram give to us, and we prepare all our posts, okay? And we feel good, and it's great, and we will get much more engagement because we are consistent every day. At these times, we are going to have a post. The point is, this is a social media. And if we want people to like us, we need to like them. It needs to be a dance. So when I mean, and I will do a full masterclass about this, what I mean is when I know that my post comes out, I go online. And around that time, what I'm going to do is, I'm going to imagine that I'm doing Instagram Grow has a hashtag. So what I'm going to do is I go, if you guys, I don't know, who's watching this on the phone? No? Okay, so what I'll do is, can you pick up your phone so we see together? We see you all together? Cool. So you go to your Instagram account and you go to search and you write, tell me hashtag, Sandra, something.
Life.
Oh, that is big. Oh, wait, there needs to be a little bit more. Oh, Ali, tell me.
Fun.
Fun is big as well. Needs to be more niche. Like aerialists. Let's do aerialists. How do you spell it?
What was the hashtag? I didn't hear it.
So, okay, let's find. Let's do Amsterdam nails. Amsterdam nails. No. Oh, my phone. Amsterdam. You don't exist. Okay. Did you guys find? Okay. Did you? Oh, it's my phone. Okay. So now look, and instead to go to the top, you have a little thing you say recent, right? Okay, Amsterdam nails is not the best one, but what happens is you post something, life coach, and your hashtag is life coach or house music. What you are going to do when you know it's almost time for your post, you go online, you take 10 minutes of your time, you write your hashtag, what hashtag then you know you are going to use. And then you find, let me find hashtag, you find fashion fighters hashtag, and you go, instead of top, you go to recent. Can you see? Everyone see? Yeah. And these are people who just post, if it's a big hashtag, of course, if it's like a small one, maybe they post a long time ago, but they just post something with the same hashtag than you did just post or you are going to post. So you guys are on the same wave of thoughts, so you are the same vibe. What happens is, if I go here and I start liking and I start leaving a comment, and we are going to talk a lot about the power of comments and the secrets behind how to comment. You leave a comment, but you don't leave like emoji. You say, wow, I really enjoyed that book. Or did you read as well this one? Or, I love Amsterdam. How is the weather? If you start doing this game during the time that you are almost posting, or you did post already, what is going to happen is me, the one who did post, I'm going to check you out. And I will find out that we both are posting about the same thing. What is going to happen? You feel connection. What are we looking online? We are looking online to feel something and to feel connection. So this is a little detail about my blueprint, how to babysit my post, because we have many other powerful things that I will teach you guys. But it is important to not forget that we can have our bio, we can have our bio, we can have our name, we can have our offer, we can have all this and amazing beauty aesthetics and this and that. But if we don't interact and we don't give our time, and I will give you tools, and it's not bots, it's not robots, it's not like that. I'll give you tools to interact with people much more easy. And you can just take aside 15 minutes a day and do that, you will see a big difference. Okay? Then, if you are making a lot of money, pay a virtual assistant to spend all day long interacting with people. And it's a great thing as well. And a virtual assistant is not a very expensive thing. So it is important that you guys have all this by order. Again, this is just a masterclass. All these details that I share here, they are in lessons inside of the app very soon on the next days. Okay, just for you to start have idea and offer, and it's little things like click instead, click instead of, oh, so beautiful, you have a flower. Click instead of not saying anything, make all the difference. Make sense? Yolanda, how do you feel? Very overwhelmed with all
Yes,
this?
exactly.
Okay.
I'm like, oh my God, where do I
But
start?
why? You don't need to start. You need to do the challenge on the app. Tomorrow you are going to write a little text. No, tomorrow you are going to look to your social medias. You don't have a lot, so you just need to go through and write what you have. And then in the next day, you are going to write a little text about you. And then the next day, you are going to write a little text about your why. And you will build this idea about what you want to do. And then when you arrive to the bio, I will help you step by step to do this. Okay?
Yes.
So relax. I know this is too much if you are starting, and because of that, I have your back.
Yeah.
Okay? I'll take care of you.
Yes.
Do you guys have any other question? No?
I have
Tell me.
Yeah, just about the photo, because I thought a lot about whether I should have a picture of me in the air or just like the smiling
I
face.
think in your case you can have in the air. No
Okay.
doubt of that. No doubt of that. No, because look, it's such a different thing. I know it's what I mean. Like this is not like law. I'm not. This is not mathematics. This is general. This is, for example, I think it's Sandra. She have a very cool photo. You know, when you have a contrast, when you have a pop of color, when you have, because think about, we're like bored, and if I see someone in a row, one beautiful thing, I want to see, you know, it is that it is about wow, like Nuri, I had a photo yesterday with the strong red lipsticks, and I think that is powerful. That is powerful. That is cool, and that is. I see. I'm very for raw and no makeup and all that things, but I think sometimes to have a nice photos done of ourselves, it's cool. It's good. It's not a problem. It is okay. It can be ourselves and it can be cool. Or if you want, I had during a lot of months a painting of me than a painter did. It was like a more like a drawing. Can be good. Can be a caricature. I'll just say caricature. Can be cool. So if it's something that works for you as well. I know, like I was thinking about Billy because Billy is so quiet, and I guess, but I know Bake is a logo. Uh, I I'm not saying for you to take the logo out. I'm just giving other options. Maybe like a different background behind the logo. I just would like to have try a pop of color to see how it goes. It's a little bit that. Paul, do you have questions? No? Okay.
No.
I have few ideas for the next master classes, and I would like to suggest them. I have one of the master classes that I really would like you to do it with me, because I will have in video, is Ali, are you running ads? You are running ads already? Yeah. So many of us learn how to run ads to sell something or to convert on a lead. I don't have loads of experience on that. I will have this week because I need to study for, but I'm like very, very good in doing something that I think it's important, then is converting for engagement. I'm deeply in love with this. So what I mean with this is I'm very good running ads to get a lot of eyeballs in our videos, so to warm our audience. Instead of us paying to have fake likes, I really like to bring real people. And I have my theories in how to do and all that. This is a little bit more advanced thing, but I will teach anyway. So that is one idea. Another idea is to talk with you guys about the offers that we can give to grab attention. So like I was saying, we can have offers for example, download this. We do this a lot in music. Download this, and I will download this, and I will get or follow me for a download, or follow me for a music or whatever it is, or a preset of Lightroom. I'm remembering thousands of things because I was talking with Amber about that. It is a road to go. I'm not 100% sure how it works on the long term, because you are always like kind of forcing them to come in. But we all can try. I'm okay with that, and I'm happy to teach that. I can teach that how it works for music, how it works for a PDF, how it works for a video. So that's gates. You call unlock gates or gates. You have a term for that. I don't remember how to say it in English. So basically, you change, and you change a like, a follower for a download. In Option, you can do exactly the same and do it for an email list. You have other options, then you can do both. Like you can put more steps. You give the email and you follow me on Instagram. The only thing on this is more steps you put in, less people convert. And it's important to have that. So that is another masterclass that I would like to run. And I want to know what you are guys really excited to learn, because I live from your guys' energy. So someone will talk? Oh, Núria. Não te ouço. Nope. You guys are learning Portuguese at the same time. Ouço means listen. Yeah?
Are you listening to me? Yeah. So my question is about the layout. Like
The aesthetics.
it's supposed to be pretty and very organized, because I was reading about that, and I read both things, like beautiful catch attention, but also the mess catch attention. So
That is a good one. That is a good one. And we really need to run a masterclass on aesthetics. For example, I was talking with you. Ali is probably the one who have the most aesthetic composition on all the Instagrams here. I have both feelings. I think then that some accounts are really visual, and some accounts are really visual, and like traveling accounts, and all of this, and more visual and more beautiful and more. I like to see. Perfection was to have both things. If you work with art, sometimes it's easy to do. But we can as well do not do that and keep giving content. What is okay as well, because Instagram changed so much from being a platform for photography than what is today. Or we can do a middle term, where I think I am. So the middle term is create something, then give credence, like they show, then you keep having the same mindset. For me, like the perfect combination is quotes, because quotes always make people go there, they make them reply, and means then you are being consistent in something. I really like that, but not everyone wants to do that. So I understand. So we should run a masterclass about should I or should not be so concerned with my filters, with my aesthetics, with my, yeah. Tell me something. Ah, espera que eu tirei do som, sorry.
Hi, so I was speaking with a friend of mine. She's a Portuguese, well, she's known, and she was telling me that they told her that in Instagram, suppose you do your post and then you want to change something or make a new tag on the post that you created, that after, if you do that, if you change your post, that in Instagram, it will not be shown as much if you change it in the middle.
I did not understand. So you post.
Okay, so yeah. This Raquel Prats, you know Raquel Prats, right? So she's a friend of mine, and she was telling me that she had like this education on Instagram, and they told her if she makes a post, never ever change it after making the post. Suppose you want to tag something more, or you want to add another tag.
Oh, okay, I understand.
Got
yeah,
it?
it is. I found something cool. I'm not 100% sure if this is true, but what I found out is if I post and I go out of my app and I don't look to my post, I get more people looking. And that is weird, but it means like Instagram wants to call you to be inside again. So that is something that we should try. I forgot that my Ali wants to do the creative studio, and that is a good one. So we should do that. I don't know, but I think then the creative studio can be a middle term. So it's not so far away like the ads for the next week, but it is cool enough. For who don't know, the creative studio is, I said already, but I'm going to repeat. It's a tool, it's a free tool, and we can like prepare posts and post them on Facebook and then go to sleep. They will post alone, basic. So it can be interesting. Do you guys have any other ideas for masterclass in subjects that you want to learn faster? Because I'm producing all of this, and for me, it's like my week is producing solutions for you guys, and I want things that make you guys excited. Tell me.
Another question about the clubhouse, that it's like starting everywhere right now, and people are creating clubs and creating rooms where people speak about different subjects according to their area. What do you think about it? Because, for example, I'm starting right now one in Portugal with some other techs and people that are well known in Portugal to really make everything go along. And but it's still just for Apple users, right? Because
no Google, no smart, no
other kind of smart, Android. But I think they will change it because the press is there to change it. What do you think about having and creating a club on Clubhouse according to the area you're working with?
I love it. I am on Clubhouse, but I'm still trying to
understand,
get the correct way to use it, because it can be very confusing and very messed up, and sometimes you get like many people talking, and it's not. I am a visual person. Even if I love audio, I'm a very visual person, and I like to listen to audio. So I can listen to a clubhouse room or something that is going on, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm there, but
And
I
there
did
also,
not,
because, for
not-
example, at least on my industry, starting to speak about stuff, and audits are important for that, and creating rooms where people can talk about different subjects in the area, and really shaking things up using audio just because it's free and everybody can get inside. If you have, of course, a Maple, is something that I'm really trying to get into understanding because it's really growing.
It's a
It's
big
really growing.
hype. It's insane hype.
Yeah.
I remember when I get my first invitations, I had like 10 people begging me. But then it's, begging me, but begging, I sometimes,
Begging? Really?
yeah, really begging. Oh, please, can you give to me? It's like, why so this crazy hype? Like it's sometimes I feel people are so in a rush to do. I'm not
People
saying
just, it's like the club. It's like people people wants to belong, right? So it's like, and if it's exclusive club, everybody wants to go there. Even if afterwards, if you're there, you won't do anything about it.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the key about them.
It
Maybe.
is interesting.
I think it's a good platform
For
to,
DJs, no doubt.
And obviously to drop into different, because I drop in and out of different sort of rooms all the time, just listening to different things, listening to different opinions. I mean, a lot of it is just fodder. A lot of it's just people moaning about stuff, but for a lot of it, you can pick up some good tips there, and it's not sort of restrictive. You follow. I mean, I was in a group the other day with the founder of Kia Swiss and the shoes, and he was just saying about his branding and what he does and the way they went about it. And it's just interesting to listen for stuff like that because you can relate it to sort of your own area.
Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. We can talk about Clubhouse when I do a little bit more research about it because it's really tricky to find because I need to put you guys all there and I don't have enough invitations.
I've got 7.
Oh, cool.
I also have a lot of them. I can use them if
okay,
necessary.
so we can all jump. Wow, Yolanda will die now, so I cannot even manage Instagram. You guys want to take me to Clubhouse?
Listen, because it's like you can create the club afterwards, like the Warriors Club inside of the clubhouse. So it's like and it's very easy after making a room and being inside, then creating like 2 or 3 rooms, and then you can create the club. It's easy.
No, I know. Okay, so I have no invitations. If you guys want to share your
I have no Apple.
Oh,
so
yeah.
no.
Yeah, we have no.
That's okay. I wanted to tell you, Telegram also has something similar to Clubhouse.
Really?
It's the
I
chat.
think Twitter is
we are using it in the institute, and it has been a great experience. It's a chat online. It's similar to Clubhouse, I think.
Yeah, I think then everyone is bringing in because this is the same what did happen with the stories with Snapchat.
Yeah.
And let's talk 1 second for Snapchat. Snapchat was this app who really the social media would change everything. We had like the most amazing filters for me. I want to give I have no, I'm not going to say. Okay. I'm holding myself because
TikToks is growing a lot.
TikToks is growing as well. But I go to TikTok on the last week, meaning the next week we are going to dive on TikTok. I share my viral video on the group. So for who did not watch, to be able to watch, because I think if you did not see it, it is interesting. We should next week run again a masterclass for Creative Studio. Cool? Ali, do you get happy with it? Cool. And maybe the ads on the week after or any other things, then I will teach this in small videos, but being able to ask me, it's all cool. I'm really nervous because you guys can access my content and you will see 2 different things. You will see very cool videos, very well edited, and my videos here on next to the wall, okay? So I did a mix because some videos, I have already the answer, so I use the old footage. But the old footage look better than this one. But this is the first pancake I'm doing with love. Please come back to me if you have doubts, if you don't understand. Don't forget to, each time you do exercise on the app, to share on the group on Facebook. It is really important. It's a little detail makes all the difference. Ali is looking because she knows exactly what I mean. And yeah, and I don't know, maybe, I know you guys are in different moments, but Yolanda, I have your back. I will call you. I will guide you, so don't worry. I have your back, no problem. Who's your buddy this week?
Kathleen.
Oh, okay. Yeah, but she was busy today. She will take care of you. No, okay, but I will take care. I understand. You are stressed out. You don't need to be. To be honest, you don't need to do anything this week. You just need to do the exercises on the website. Okay, little, slowly, steady, no stress. Okay, cool.
Yes. Yes.
I hope I don't want to overwhelm you guys. I don't want to. And look, all of this, and we talk, like I said, we have videos, and in the videos you can see me doing the stuff and blah blah blah. So it's more visual than this was. Okay, cool.
Yes.
Okay. Do anyone have any question? What is your name, my prince? Huh?
What's your name?
Ali.
Hello. So good. Hi. Are you good?
No, I'm allowed to do it all.
You are.
I'm gonna let you do it all day.
Okay.
Good sometimes.
Are you just sometimes? Naughty, naughty, naughty. So guys, please text whatever you need. Keep posting on Instagram. How you are feeling the group on Instagram? Do you like that? Do you like to interact with the other ones? Do you think it's cool? Don't feel forced to do it if you don't like, okay? It's,
One thing, can you put the Zoom links in the Instagram also?
Yes, because you don't like the WhatsApp. Yeah, okay, I will. No problem, no problem. No problem. I have 3 calls. You have 3 of you. You need to book as well with me. I will text you. Okay, I think it's all. Please come back to me. Please share with me when you do the exercises. These exercises, don't, like if I have all week there, don't do all week straight on, okay? I know it's like excited and you want to do it more, but this exercise is really, you need to stop and think about it, okay? Don't be like me, then did this challenge of 30 days in 12. It's because that is dangerous, okay? Any question? No? Okay. Have an amazing week. We see, oh, Billy, sorry, I forget. I hope you sleep well. I know it's really late for you. I want you guys to have an amazing week, and let's keep in touch, okay? Thank you so much.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye. Bye.
Bye bye.
Have a great weekend.
Bye.